Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? It's good to see you. At the Australian Open, haven't we? It's finally round one, day one. I can't wait for this. I've been looking forward to this. Seems like forever. Going to be going through most of the games. We've got a few. Some of them I'll just glance over quite quickly. But before we get into it, like the video, if you would subscribe, if you would, it does me a big favour. Only six away from 100, aren't we? I reckon we can hit 100 over the Open. I don't see why not. Get it done. I appreciate you. We'll just jump right into these, innit? Get cracking. I don't even know where to start. Start with Taylor Fritz, Facundo Diaz Acosta. This is probably as easy as it's going to get for Taylor Fritz, in my opinion. Diaz Acosta can be quite feisty at times, but he prefers the clay, doesn't he? We haven't seen Fritz, well, I haven't seen Fritz anyway this season so far. I know the Americans have been a bit dodgy, but I can't see anything other than a Taylor Fritz win. I really can't. He probably gets it done in three. Diaz Acosta has lost his two previous matches before this. If he was to somehow beat Taylor Fritz, it'd be nothing short of a miracle. It's one of them. I don't know what the odds are. I imagine Taylor Fritz is a massive favourite, but it's the only way I could look in that. Next game, Matteo Arnaldi, Adam Walton. It's got to be Arnaldi, hasn't it? Got to be Arnaldi. Walton's a wild card in this, I think. Ah, yeah, I haven't got much for that one. It'd have to be Matteo Arnaldi. You know, he had a decent little run into there. Was it the quarters? Into the quarters of the first tournament in Brisbane, was it? Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, Matteo Arnaldi or not in that one. It'd have to be. It'd just have to be. Next one is Thomas Mahak and Shintaro Machizuki. Not much for this one either. You know, both of them have been on quite similar trajectories, haven't they, in recent times? Both of them had quite a strong finish to last season. Each of them reaching what? Career highs. Mahak's just better, isn't he? He's a higher ranked player, just a better player in my opinion. Mochizuki's yet to break into the top 100, so with that being said, I'd have to lean towards Thomas Mahak in this one or not. And don't know whether I'll bet it, but it's the only way I could look. Only way I could look in that one. Next one is pretty easy, in my opinion. Pretty damn easy. Andrei Rublev, Thiago Seyboth. Andrei Rublev's 13-4 in his last four Australian Opens. That's good. That's really good. He's only lost in the first round once in his last 15 slams as well. Come on. Come on. That says it all. Rublev does tend to dominate the lesser opponent. Sabo Field has proven to be tough in the past, especially in slams. Who did he beat last year? Daniel Medvedev? Was that in the French Open? You know, he's capable of it. But then again, he hasn't been so good since October. His record's 2-9 since October. I expect him to raise it a little bit in this one, but it's just not going to be enough. Not going to be enough to do fuck all against Andrei Rublev. He should get that one done in three. Nice and easy. Moving on is Francisco Cerundolo versus Dane Sweeney. Everyone fancies Cerundolo in this, but if you watch that game he had against Alexandra Muller the other night, he got battered. Absolutely battered. 6-1, 6-1. Quite a shock to me. He was just well off it. Well off it. But with that being said, this is quite favourable for him. But he can't afford to play anything like what he did the other day. Dane Sweeney, what I've noticed about him, he's quite fast and he is one of the quicker players on the circuit. He'll be able to get inspired by the crowd, I think. The crowd will definitely be behind him. I expect them to be able to deal with certain aspects of the Cerundolo game, but overall, I think there's going to be too much of a gap in quality here. Francisco Cerundolo gets that one done easy for me. Nice little bounce back for him. Next one is Yami Muna versus Alexander Shevchenko. This is horrible. It's got to be Shevchenko for me. This is typical attacking versus defending. Jamie Muna is quite good at defending. Alexander Shevchenko tends to look for any opportunity to get a winning point. It seems like a clear favourite, but this is a real tough one, you know, especially on the hard courts anyway. I think there's a clear favourite in this. Might be a bit grindy. You know what Shevchenko's like. We've seen him in the past. I think I can trust him in this one. I think we trust Shevchenko in this. He's become a lot more, let's not say trustworthy, but a little bit more consistent over the past year, hasn't he? I think we can put our trust in Alexander Shevchenko there. I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to. I don't know whether I'll be doing that officially, but it's the only way I could look. Next one is probably the easiest one. Probably the easiest one. Won't waste any time on this. Djokovic versus Dino Prinzic. What? What do you want me to say on this? How old is he? He's only 18, isn't he, Dino? I think Dino is 18. Nah, I just can't see it. I can't see him doing anything here. At the very least, this will be a really good experience for him. Let's just put it that way. Djokovic in three. Let's not waste any time on that one. Um, that's quite a few of them already. We're making good time. We're making good progress. If you're still watching, just like and subscribe, would you? You've got this far. You might as well. I'm going to be doing these all season now, so you like winning cash, I'd just subscribe if I were you. Yeah, why not? It only takes you a second, doesn't it? Right. Next one is uh, I've been looking forward to watching this fella play again. I really have. Yannick Sinner, Boris van der Sandschulp. Taking Yannick Sinner all day in this one. He's one of the only ones as well that didn't opt in to play a opening event before the slam, so he's got a lot of rest. But at the same time, if he was to somehow lose this game, that's going to get thrown right back in his face, in it. Oh, he didn't play all this and that. I just don't think it's quite possible. I don't think Van der Sandschulp does anything against them. If anything, he might be able to sneak a snide first set in, but Sinner will come back and win the next three. If he doesn't manage to do that, I can see Sinner winning this one in three. I really do. He's got what? He ended 2023 with a 20-3 record since the US Open. There you go. There you go. That's enough for me. Yannick Sinner gets that one done in three. I would expect him to anyway. What's the next one there? Lloyd Harris, Quinton Hallis. Not much for that. I'd lean towards Lloyd Harris. If you've got anything on that one, let me know. I haven't really looked at it that much. I know Lloyd Harris won the other day. I'd probably trust him to get it done here as well. I don't really fancy Quinton Hallis that much. It'd have to be Lloyd or nothing. What else have we got? Daniel Alai Galam versus Jason Kubler. I think Jason Kubler gets this one done. I know he didn't look too good against Nadal, but for them first two games, Nadal looked unplayable, didn't he? He is coming back off some injuries. Needed to rely on a wild card to get in. I forgot about that. This is quite a kind draw for him, to be fair. Galland might be amongst the weakest hardcore players on the tour, if you'd ask me. No offence. Certainly in the bottom half, at the very least. This will probably be pretty tight. I can imagine it being tight. Jason Kubler should have just, I wouldn't say a clear edge, but it's his home slam, home crowd. He should be getting this one done. I fancy him to, yeah. I'm not betting on him. I don't trust him, but I can only look at Jason Kubler in this one. If he gets beat, I don't know what to say about that for him. Next one is, oh, this is a shitter. This one, Sebastian Baez, JJ Wolf. This looks pretty open, doesn't it? It looks pretty open. JJ Wolf actually reached the fourth round here last year. Been struggling a lot since. I just we spoke about JJ Wolf previously, didn't we? And he's just one of them players, and I don't think he's ever going to change. He's either really good or he beats himself quite a lot. You just don't know what you're getting with him. You don't know what you're getting with him. He's one of them players where you'd only start betting him after a round or two. I can't trust him here. He should be winning against Baez. The head-to-head is 1-0 to JJ Wolf. The only thing I will say about this is, like, yeah, JJ Wolf does prefer this surface ultimately. Sebastian Baez, we see him have flashes on the hard court, don't we? But overall, this isn't really him. He's no pushover. I think JJ Wolf should get this done. I'm not going to trust him after watching him get. Who did he get beat by the other day? Can't remember. Played someone the other day, ended up getting beat. Stay away. Stay away. This is a trap game. It really is. Especially with Sebastian Baez as well. He's another one. I can't trust him. So let's just watch and see what happens, eh? What else have we got? We've got through most of them here. Fabian Marin Cilic. Cilic only played, what, 3 games last season? He played 3 games, didn't he? He looked all right. And it was Hong Kong. He played against Struff. I know he, he looked okay. His games go over quite a lot. That's what I've noticed. He's a very grindy player. He just fucking drags these games out. I haven't looked at this one too much. I do like Fabian Marzin though. I really like him. Do I know who I'm taking in this? No. I could do with a bit of advice if I'm not gonna lie. I'd maybe just look at the over, play it safe, look at the over in that one, couldn't talk it off it. What else have we got? Artur Indinec, Pavel Kotov. I hate this fucking. I can't bet on Kotov either. This fella just does not like me putting money on him for some reason. He actually finished quite strong last season, give him his due. He reached the final in Stockholm, ended up getting beat by Gael Monfils, a narrow defeat as well, may I add. Started the new season with a quarter-final run in Hong Kong. Looks to be in good shape. Artur Rindenech, though, he's been quite shaky to start off with, in comparison anyway. He's the lower ranked of the two. I feel he may struggle to deal with the powerful serving and whatnot, especially the ground strokes in the Melbourne conditions. Do we think Kotov just takes him in straight sets? I'm not so sure. 3 or 4, I can see Pavel Kotov getting this one done quite comfortably. I think I'm going to be going with him. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Fuck it. Yeah, I might. I don't know, actually. I'll post it on Twitter in a bit what I'm going for. I don't know what my officials are as of yet. Go and check it out at Paulie Sports if you're not following it. You've got some more, haven't we? Jesper de Jong, Pedro Cachin. I'm not even going to look at that one. That'd to be de Jong. I'd lean with Jesper de Jong, but like I said, I haven't looked at it that much. And there should be one more. Is the one more? Give me a sec. I'm sure I'm missing something else here. I am, yeah. Francis Tiafoe, Bona Koric. This would have been a brilliant match a year or two ago, I think. It would have done. Koric's just coming back after an injury, and Tiafoe has been well out of form as of all the Americans. It's very hard to predict who might have more to give. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Bona Koric did all right at the United Cup, didn't he? He done all right, and I just every time I seem to watch Tiafoe, he just seems to be losing it. He seems to be losing a lot. I don't know who can be more trustworthy. Yeah, I really don't. This is Bona Koric's first match since the US Open first round at the end of August as well. Stepping back into it, straight into a Grand Slam with a recent top 10 player as well. When you say it like that, that does seem like a big ask, doesn't it? Tiafoe's level can fluctuate at times. This is the time for him to start finding a bit of consistency, and this is the time for him to start getting back into a bit of a rhythm. I think if I was betting this game, I think I'd be betting Francis Tiafoe to get this one done. 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Neither of these come in with much form. No, it'd have to be Tiafoe or nothing. Could I talk it off going for Bona Koric? Probably not. Would I be going for him? Definitely not. Tiafoe or nothing for me and that. Right, that's all of them. Fucking hell, that is all of them. I felt like it dragged on for a while. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 at the best. Got another 16 tomorrow, and then probably another 16 right after that, haven't we? So it's going to be a busy week. Busy week and a bit. I can't wait to win some money on these. I can't wait to watch them as well. Cannot wait to watch them. I'm on nights tomorrow and work, and I'm buzzing for it. Fucking buzzing. Don't think I'd been able to see them if it weren't for that. That's come round quite nicely. Happy days. Happy days. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Like and subscribe if you like. Subscribe for the tennis. Subscribe for me. Subscribe for yourself. You'll just start winning some dough, won't you? Yeah, I haven't really got anything else to add. I'll be back on tomorrow for another video for day 2. Yeah, day 2 of round 1, and then obviously day 3 will be up on Monday. Yeah, so excited for the Australian Open. Like for the tennis, subscribe for the tennis. Take it easy, take care of yourself, take care of one another. Let's go get some cash. Let me know in the comments what you're going for as well, or just get on me at Twitter. Let me know what you're going for. You know, is the end I've missed out? Is there something that you don't agree with? be interested to know. Share with the group. Don't be shy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the tennis. Let's go get some cash.